Hey YouTubers, this is Old John. Going to make an update on my video on my solar panels I have. This is the controller. It's an Odyssey MPPT 50. 50 meaning it'll go up to 50 amps, I believe, if I recall. I have a little simple instrument here telling us what's coming in right now. We're getting 76 volts in. That's probably about the best I've ever done, maybe 77. The lines coming in from the solar panel are coming out through this conduit. I also have the conduit for my generator, which hooks in to a 30 amp breaker dedicated for the generator in my power panel here. I'm in my garage. I'll show you where these come through on the outside. Then I have a 2000 Xantrex inverter, and I simply have a long extension cord plugged in, traveling down into my basement and up through the bottom of my kitchen and into a surge protector that I plug my kitchen refrigerator in, which is a 25 cubic foot double wide refrigerator. I used to have 6 batteries, and I'll show an image here what it used to look like. If you click on the link above, you'll see this project earlier where I had all those installed. They sat here basically. Four of them, and they were just $100 EVERSTART batteries from Walmart. They lasted approximately 4 years, and checked them more recently and was only getting voltages of 12.4 something, and of course you want 12.6 at least for a car battery, so I've gotten rid of them. These two really expensive VMAX solar batteries though are doing fine. They're 12 volt. I've got these heavy wires coming in, feeding. This is the input and the output. These are huge cables I made myself, PROwatt I think they are, to get the least amount of resistance. And so it comes over here and goes out through this long wire to the inverter, the positive, and of course the negative here. I installed these in May of 2015 and then bought the additional batteries from Walmart later in the year. I found that I couldn't run my refrigerator during the night. I didn't have enough battery storage, so I primarily run this in the daytime. And my panels are portable, as I'll show you now. This whole system I put in for about $2,900. I had a 30% discount from the state of Missouri, and using that discount probably would take about 15 years to get a return on my investment. So in my experience, solar is not very profitable, or not very efficient, I should say. Here, let me show you briefly the panels and my outside entry. Had some snow, so it's pretty bright out here. This is where the lines come in from the solar panels to the controller, the inverter. This is my connection for my generator. It's grounded here to my power pole, or it's grounded to my electric entry to a rod in the ground. These wires are short and I connect them together here, so I've got them in a little box to protect them, the splice. Then they go along here, the number 8 wires, I believe. We got about 4 inches of snow here. This is middle of November. Going along here. And they tie into my panels. 2 panels, and I'll put the statistics here on the screen for you. So these 2 panels are driving my refrigerator. Conveniently, I have them mounted on my John Deere wagon, so I can, with some struts here, and really just 2 bolts on each side. Of course, I can tilt them at different angles if I want, and then I can turn them, you know, this way. Right now the sun is setting kind of over here in the western part of the sky. During the summer it will actually go all the way back behind my garage, come all the way around, and then back behind the other garage. My garage, the back, or the entrance, faces directly south, and so it's been interesting to observe how the sun changes. We're just about to the winter equinox, and then it'll start to come back around. Of course, it's at the lowest point in the sky this time of year, so it comes into your windows and gives you solar gain, whereas in the summer you want it higher in the sky to give you less solar gain. But anyway, there they are. Like I say, I'll give you more statistics here on the page. I'll leave a link on my generator video too if you're interested in that, how I got that hooked up. But anyway, just simply an update. So I can run my refrigerator in my kitchen full time during the day usually, but I don't do it at nighttime. So anyway, if you like this video, give me some comments, and I'll leave links for the other videos where I first started this up and unpacking all the individual components in more detail on each individual component. So it's Old John signing off.